Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Skye and today we're going to have a bit of a makeup playtime with some new indie shadows to my collection. And this installment of me using new shadows to me is a creator collab edition because the shadows I have to use are the DandyLions Co. and Basket Case Beauty Frog and Lotus bundle. And I'm gonna have to hold these up individually because I do not have a spare magnetic palette. And the Shine by SD by Seeking Shifts collection. I have 3 shades for you right here. I'm handing them to you. I have tried Shine by SD before in the past, but I hadn't really tried their like proper multi-chrome shadows. I tried their Reserve collection, like 3 shadows from that collection, and I liked them, they were fun. But this seems like a very different formula to those ones. And I have never tried DandyLions Co. So we're going to be using DandyLions Co. and Basket Case Beauty for the mattes, and for the shimmers we'll be using the Earthborn Shine by SD collection. Now I'm thinking that we do some swatches before we get into the look, so let's get right on in. We're first going to start with the Basket Case Beauty collab, and my camera is not wanting to focus. Let me zoom you in so you can see the swatches on my arm. So like I mentioned, I've never tried DandyLions Co. before, and I've heard so many great things about their matte shadows specifically, and when my friend Lee collabed with them, of course I had to support them. I love Lee so much. I talk about them in almost every video of mine. If you don't follow them on Instagram, you should. Anyway, the first eyeshadow we have right here is called Twilight, and it's a light blue iridescent. I will say that I don't hear many people rave about the DandyLions Co. like shimmer shadows. It's mainly their mattes, and this formula, I mean, you can see it's quite thin on the finger. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not like, from what I've seen, it's nothing like super spectacular, I'll be honest with you. We'll build up these swatches as well, just so you can see. My camera is not focusing, I am so sorry. So that right there is Twilight. It's a nice, like, subtle shimmer. I feel like that could be a really good face highlight. Right, the next shade right here is called Bruxer, and this is like your classic, like, taupey, silvery, purple blue like duochrome. I remember this kind of shade being so popular back in the day. So that's it on the finger, and that's Bruxer swatched out. It has a grey base with that like purple blue green like sheen running through it, and it is pretty. It's just, I'll be honest, it's not really a shade that I will get a lot of use out of myself. Probably my favourite shimmer, I'll be honest with you, and this is Cthulhu. It is a mossy green metallic. That's Cthulhu on the finger, and this is Cthulhu swatched out. I'm sure you can tell on camera, it just has a lot more sparkle to it. It's like got that cool green and warm green flash to it. I really like it. I do apologise about my camera. Okay, now we're moving on to the mattes. The first one is Winter Green. This is a sage green matte. I haven't actually swatched these mattes like at all since getting them, but that is so full coverage on the finger. That's Winter Green swatched out. It is more of a pastel. I love that shade. These kind of greens make my heart sing. I love sage greens. Now, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this name, but this is Calamon. It's a camo green. Calamon on the finger and swatched. Next shade is Wispies or Whispers, and this is a forest green. Wispies on the finger and swatched out. That is so wonderful. Ooh, I love deep mattes. I think I might be using some of those greens today. I'm feeling the green. Now this shade is the only shade in this bundle that I have used already, and this is the shade Winkle. This is a Periwinkle blue matte, and these colours, it's hard to get them right, but when you do get them right, they are beautiful. Winkle on the finger and Winkle swatched out. I've built up that swatch, but I love that colour so much. This next shade is called Fleur, and it's a light peach. Fleur on the finger. It's so pastel-y that like it's just not showing up true to colour. And Fleur swatched. This shade I also think would be a stunning blush, and this is Bellini. It's like a deeper peach on the finger and swatched. Okay, the final column, the first shade is Unfazed and it's a grey toned lilac. Unfazed on the finger and swatched. That really doesn't need that much building. These mattes, by the way, I haven't like said, but they are very, very powdery. Like there's a lot of kick up when I swirl my finger in. The next shade is a grey purple, like a deeper shade, and it's called Bruise on the finger and swatched. I do enjoy muted tones. And I feel like Frog and Lotus is such a cute name for this like bundle. It's actually adorable. And the final shade is a deep navy called Frostbite. Frostbite on the finger and Frostbite swatched. I also find that navies either swatch really beautifully or really terribly. It heavily depends, but it's getting there. So that right there is the Basket Case Beauty and DandyLions Co. Frog and Lotus bundle. I love the array of mattes that Leah's chosen, and I know that they included some shimmers in here. Cthulhu is the only one that I would realistically use out of all the shimmers, but I really like the colour story together. I think it's really pretty. Now let's move on to the Shine by SD and Seeking Shifts collection. I'll be swatching these on the back of my hand so I can show you the shifts a bit better, hopefully. I am filming this at 10 o'clock at night with a ring light, so I don't think you'll be able to see the shifts that well, but I'm sorry, Riley, I'm not going to do your eyeshadows justice. Yeah, I picked up 3 shades from their restock, and it killed. I wish I could have bought, in an ideal world, I would have purchased the entire bundle, because all of the shades in the Earthborn collection were so gorgeous, but I just thought I'd pick just 3. So I picked up 2 iridescents, obviously, because I'm an iridescent slag at heart, and this shade right here, which is so unique to my collection. Can I just like start by saying that? This is Verdigris. Now if you've watched my single shadow wishlist video, you have heard me pronounce this shade atrociously, and I apologise. Part of me still wants to call it Verdigris, but we're gonna put respect on its name and call it Verdigris. Camera really hates doing macro shots. I need to like adjust some settings, but it is such a unique grey-based multi-chrome with gold, green, and pink shine to it. Like, I don't think, like, you can kind of see a bit of the like lime green there. It's such a unique looking shadow. I also love that all the shadows have like this star imprint in. I think that's super fucking cute. I wore this shade to work for a really simple work look with some neutrals, and let me tell you, if you want to yarsify your neutrals, this is the shade to get. It is so unbelievably majestic. Like, I do not think a swatch is going to do it justice. And man, you're not going to be able to see how truly unique this shadow is. Me spending like 10 minutes trying to get you to see the shifts. It's just not working. Trust me when I say that this shade is magical. If you love G'day from Glamonatrix, that from the U Beauty palette, this is a more like green version of it, because that one's more orange green. This one's more green pink, so basically not like G'day at all, but like similar sort of energy. Of course, the 2 iridescents that I got Ice Blink right here, which is just like a blue pink. It's got so many different sparkles to it. Like, I think you can see the texture in the pan, like how intensely sparkly that is. It's got silver sparkles too. Like, this is such one of the sparkliest shadows I've ever seen. And I don't think you're gonna be able to see all the micro sparkle in it. Look, look! This is Ice Blink. There is also like a really stunning, like faint, like transparent sort of peach base. And the other iridescent I got is Nacre, and this is kind of like Terra Moon's Light Year, but sparkly. There's so many different sparkles to it. There's green, gold, yellow, blue. It's so smooth and so, look at that. Look at that. That is Nacre. Oh, my lighting is literally not capturing how so stunning they are. You can kind of see Ice Blink with all the different sparkles there. But anywhoosies, I think today I'm going to be playing with the greens and also like all of these shades, just all of them. We're gonna have a playtime. Right, so first things first, I'm gonna be priming my eyes with the Milani eyeshadow primer. And yeah, we're just literally just gonna have a playtime with some new shadows to me. I'm so excited. I'm so bloody excited. I do have my base makeup already on, however it is like very old. Like I did this makeup this morning at like, I say this morning, it was 1 p.m. I did it at 1 p.m. and it is now nearly 10:30 p.m. So it's well worn. So first things first, I'm gonna take this shade right here, the sage green, and I'm taking a tiny amount, putting that in my crease. That is one pigmented boy. DandyLions Co have been on my like to try list for years, man, because I've been hearing about them. Oh my god, when did I start watching Amy Loves Makeup? Because it was around that time. I love Amy Loves Makeup, she's brilliant. And people always rave about their matte shadows, so to finally have them in my hand feels very like, I have a famous indie brand in my collection. Like, I feel like that took no effort. And here's the thing, right? I'm fairly picky when it comes to mattes that I enjoy. I really like mattes that take no fucking effort blending. I'm gonna drag this out a bit as well. Turn it into a V, the classic Skye shape. I'm not going to try anything super new shape-wise because I just want to test out shadows. I'm going to take a bit of that my lower lash line as well. That is actually fucking sexy for a pastel. That is so bright and punchy. And you can still see the colour, but it's still really light. Do they have other pastels in their line? Because, like, now I'm already intrigued. Right, I really want to use the shade Winkle, so I'm going to be taking that and putting that, like, in my, like, inner portion. Okay, we're going to put that, like, plan on pause for a little bit. I'm going to take the dark forest green shade, and we're going to use that. And I'm going to put that in my crease. Not my crease, my outer V. So I tapped my brush in a couple of times. Let's see how these dark mattes work. Because again, if you can make a dark matte and a pastel matte, you fucking got me, bro. There is a bit of fallout on my cheeks. This matte is layering on top so beautifully. And so pigmented. There is a bit of fallout on my cheeks. But to be honest, I don't really care if there's fallout with an eyeshadow. Like, granted, like, I usually do my eyes first. When I film, I typically do my eyes, like, after my face, because it just saves time in it. So it doesn't really bother me. But I'll test to see if this is fallout that you can, like, flick away with a brush. Because if not, that might be something to know. Look how saturated that crease is. That, like, matches my sweater, matches my hoodie. It's not mine, it's my boyfriend's. And I think, okay, I still really want to use that Winkle shade, so I think I'm gonna put it, like, on this part of my crease. Might be a mistake. Okay, I'm just gonna fluff that here. It probably might not go with the lid shade that we've got planned, but fuck it, bucket. Fuck it, bro, we ball. I know how this shade wears, because I did wear it to work, but this is a periwinkle from my first impression that, like, it doesn't blend out to be a grey, and it still stays blue, and it's really blendable and lovely, which is exactly what I want from shades like this. But I think I want to combine Verdigris with that Cthulhu shade. I think they will combo together so nicely. So I'm going to take some Firene Pixie Epoxy on my fingy and just tap that on my lid. Right, I'm gonna take Cthulhu right now on my finger. I would prefer applying shimmer eyeshadows with my fingies. And I'm just gonna pat that on the outer. Pretty, look at that! Oh! That suits that outer corner, like that outer V, really lovely. Now, we're going to take Verdigris, and I'm going to take this on my finger, and we're going to apply that on the rest of my lid. Now, I think because it has a grey base, it will kind of match nicely with Winkle that we've got on the crease, but we'll see. I've not used this shade in combination with colours. I've used it with neutrals for work, but not with colours. combos with Cthulhu so beautifully, dude. I love that every time I do my makeup, as I get towards the end, I'm like, I like becomes it like something else. Before we move on to the inner corners, I still have a bit of green fallout right there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on camera that well, but I do have my powder brush with a little bit of powder, and I'm just gonna see if I can flick that away. There's still a tiny bit that kind of stayed on and is kind of like mixing in with my base, but for the most part that does flick away. Right, now we're gonna use Nacre on the inner corners. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Don't know if there's like a fancy way of describing it, but I'm calling it Nacre. I don't know why I've gone up north. We're just gonna shove that on the inner corner. Oh my god. It reminds me of Terra Moon's Light Year, but more like Yarsified. It's like Light Year mixed with Saturn's rings from Terra Moon's. I look like a lizard man. I look like Mark Zuckerberg tonight. Rightio, I'm gonna put on some eyeliner. I will be honest with you, I'm not gonna put on any mascara because this is just a playtime and I find that taking off mascara is just a ball ache. So I'm gonna go mascara-less. And you know what? My friend Andromeda, they frequently go mascara-less and they look stunning. So Andromeda, this is in memoriam of you. That sounds like they're dead. Andromeda's definitely not dead. This eyeliner is Colourpop's Fast Lane. To highlight my cheeks, I'm gonna be using Ice Blink. Now I honestly don't use my face highlights anymore because I just use my iridescent eyeshadows as face highlights, so because not all eyeshadows are created equally in terms of face highlighting. I'm not gonna spray it, so we're just gonna, I was gonna say we can raw dog it on my face. That's literally not what this like platform is for. There's a different website for that. I'm so sorry, my mum watches my videos. Any whoosies, Ice Blink on the cheeks. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Because of the intense peach sparkle with the blue, it literally, it looks like my favourite highlighter from Colourpop, and this was discontinued. This is Moon Peach from Colourpop, right? It's a Super Shock highlight. Obviously, like, different formula and things, but, like, it's like a more intense version of that. I think I just found a Yarsified dupe of my favourite highlight, and I'm fucking happy with that. Riley, did you know that that was my favourite highlighter and you just basically made a sparklier version of it? Did you know? Did you do this to me? You naughty, naughty, you teasing me, naughty, naughty. I've kind of gone off sparkly highlights for a little bit. Kind of gone on the no highlight train, but like that's fucking changing. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I have a request for you, Riley, if you're watching this video, seeking shifts. Can you please ask ShineBySD to make Ice Blink into a highlight-sized pan, please? And Nacre as well, and Fogbo, and the other iridescent, just do it. I need to try Nacre on the cheeks. I should have done Nacre on the other cheek, damn it. But can you at least make Ice Blink into a highlight pan, please? Because I'd buy it. I would buy it again. Because I can see myself hitting pan on this. That's it. I'm done. I'm happy. I'm pleased. We're finished. The video's done. Okay, I put on a little gloss. I put on the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Gloss. Dude. Right. So hopefully this is in focus, because otherwise homophobia. This look is fucking beautiful. I love this look so much. I'm going to recreate this look tomorrow for my day job. I'm gonna rock in to my retail day job with this look and be like, hi, I'm ready to stack shelves. These collabs together are fucking stunning. Okay, let's talk about the first impression with the shadows. So, we're gonna start with DandyLions Cohen Basket Case Beauty. My camera being ass with focusing is going to be the death of me. I'm going to fiddle with the settings after this video. These shadows I really enjoy. I'm gonna say I love the mattes that I've tried. Now I've only used 3 mattes in this look today, but the ones that I've used, like, I think these are so blendable, very easy to work with. They're very powdery though, and you do get fallout on your face, which if that is a deal breaker, actually I do have quite a bit of fallout on my face that I just didn't notice. Oopsie. But yeah, if that is a deal breaker for you and you're not a big fan of that, maybe don't try DLC mattes, but these mattes are really, really stunning. And I cannot wait to like continue playing with them more because they're just effortless to work with, and they have so many unique colours as well. Like, I think I probably will go back to them to buy more mattes. Now the shimmers, Cthulhu is fucking gorgeous, bro. Like, this is so sparkly and beautiful. It's the exact type of shimmer that I want. If all their shimmers were the same as Cthulhu, I'd say go and get them. They're great. They're really good. Twilight's lovely for a brow bone highlight, and I feel like for a subtle face highlight, I think I'd really like it. Not too sure how much I'd use this shade though. Now, Seeking Shifts and Shine by SD. Again, I'm gonna have to hold them like this. But Verdigris is stunning. It is beautiful. Such a stunning, like, grey-green neutral. If you want a yassified green neutral, that's your boy. And these Iridescence, Nacre, and Ice Blink, I mean, they are absolutely outrageously gorgeous. Like, I know, especially Ice Blink as my face highlight, I cannot believe. Can you believe? I can't. I will be playing with the shadows a bit more, but I'm already gonna say it, that the Shine by SD Iridescence are gonna be, like, in my top favourite single shadows ever. But anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed this kind of like chill, trying out some new eyeshadows, new creator collabs. My god, I can't speak anymore. It's late at night. I am very tired. I need to take my medication and sleep and go honk. Me, 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 me. If you'd like to see more makeup content from me, then you can follow me on my Instagram. It's very Skye right here. I post all my looks there and I'm active on there every single day. And if you'd like to support me further, I do have my own small business, Rain Cloud Candles Co. We are a small queer-owned business based in the UK, and we make handmade candles and wax melts. The link to shop will be down below, along with our social media if you'd like to support us. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. And as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!